Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative Headline News. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Starting off locally here in Trinidad and Tobago, some really excellent and significant news. It's going to be a sign of the winning beginning here in TNT. The winning that was promised by the Kamla Persad administration during the election campaign. Prime Minister Kamla Persad Bissessar has confirmed that a multi-billion-dollar agreement will be signed with ExxonMobil for ultra-deep sea drilling in TNT waters. Speaking at the UNC Monday night report on the government's first 100 days in office, she stated that the energy tide is turning, and it's turning in our favor, people, into the nation's favor, with several projects underway, including the return of ExxonMobil to TNT after 22 years. People, if that isn't significant, I don't know what is, because definitely that is going to stimulate our economy. It's going to also provide jobs for our locals. So definitely must thank the Kamla Persad administration for getting this deal done.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, August 12th, 2025, we will sign a multi-billion-dollar agreement for ultra-deep sea drilling in our territorial waters. That area has remained unexplored forever, and now they carry enormous potential for capturing hydrocarbon resources. The message of oil is projected to incur expenditures $42.5 million US in this first phase of the project. And in the event of success, the project development costs could range from US $16.4 billion to US $21.7 billion right here in TNT. The benefits arising from this project would be enormous, as deep water exploration has the potential to deliver large volumes at high margins, more than offsetting the handicap of tying up a lot of technical capital and technical challenges. So I tell you tonight, from a resource owner's perspective, the potential revenue contribution would be substantial. And likewise, the in-country spend would benefit our local economy. What is
In some other local news and more signs that we have begun to win under the UNC, for years residents of Charleville received an irregular water supply, but now thanks to swift action by the Water and Sewage Authority, WASA, over 100 households and businesses in Jerningham West, Junction West and Feeder Road are celebrating 24/7 water access. The change came just over 48 hours after frustrated residents publicly voiced their concerns on July 22nd, 2025, over persistent low water pressure and intermittent supply. Most likely that's because of corroded lines, very old lines that need to be changed, but at least there's a temporary fix from what I've been reading here. I believe most likely that's the same issue that is facing my relatives in Upper Babwande, northeastern settlement in Sangre Grande. The lower part of Babwande, those residents are receiving water. But after you pass Unity Street going up, I believe it's probably even a little before Unity Street going up, those residents haven't received a water supply in over 4 years. I've been raising this issue for years now, actually, even when I used to be calling into the ground report. So let's just hope that we start winning here in Sangre Grande. Let's just hope the minister hears our pleas here in Sangre Grande as well. The Minister of Public Utilities, the Honorable Barry Shiva Pardat, who has ministerial responsibility for WASA, had also directly intervened, expressing concern for the residents and calling upon the authority to resolve the issue. So Barry, come and help us in Sangre Grande too now, please. Upper Babwande, Sangre Grande. Among the residents was 72-year-old Rudolph Gobin of Jerningham Junction Road, who expressed pleasant surprise at WASA's rapid response. He said, "I'm relieved and grateful. After so many years of struggling, it's good to finally see progress." Exactly. I fully agree with him. The sentiments were echoed by Savitri Mohammed of Cedar Road, Charleville, who thanked WASA for resolving the issue but urged further investment into infrastructure, of course. She said, "We need new distribution pipelines." Just like what I was saying just now, they're most likely, it's very old pipelines, corroded, to ensure this improvement lasts, she emphasized. The turnaround was made possible by a recently completed interconnection project, which now delivers consistent water service to previously underserved areas. Wonderful news. We have begun to win. I'm just waiting to see Sangre Grande winning as well. Hundreds of young people across Trinidad and Tobago are one step closer to gaining valuable work-ready skills. Winning again, that's what you call winning, people. Thanks to a new initiative by TSTT. The company officially launched its Future Leaders Internship Program, FLIP, on Monday, kicking off a 3-week journey of growth, exposure, and opportunity aimed at equipping unemployed youth with digital and professional development tools. As the company welcomed 600 young people aged 17 to 21 to the orientation session, Acting Vice President of Operations and Administration Deborah Thomas said, FLIP was designed to build a digitally fluent and work-ready talent pool, so it will prepare them for their future jobs. Some more local news. Structural repairs along with upgrades to the water and electrical systems were among the improvements made at Lochamben Roman Catholic School in Cedras on Sunday as part of an initiative led by the United States Embassy. That's good. That sounds good. The Continuing Promise mission by the United States brought together a collaboration between the U.S. Embassy and members of the Trinidad and Tobago Regiment, thanks to the TTDF, which saw the successful completion of the repairs. So that's some nice positive news. I'm not sure how much the government itself is involved in that, but nevertheless, that is some good news there. The Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, through its program for upgrading roads efficiency, PURE unit, is enhancing safety along Blanchishes Road with the installation of new guardrails. That is something extremely significant. That definitely pertains to the government and the UNC's promise to provide service to everyone throughout Trinidad and Tobago. I'm just waiting to see the service start to take place in Sangre Grande as well. These upgrades will provide vital protection for motorists on this winding stretch, support safer, more reliable journeys for all road users, and complement the recently completed road rehabilitation works in the area. That, people, is extremely good news. Now for some regional news, starting off with Guyana. The newly commissioned D. Kinderen Regional Hospital. Telling you, that's UNC's brother in the PPP, Irfaan Ali. They are so similar to the United National Congress Party here in Trinidad and Tobago. They perform extremely well in office. So the newly commissioned D. Kinderen Regional Hospital marks a significant step forward in healthcare delivery for the Essequibo Islands, West Demerara region. Officially opened by President Dr. Irfaan Ali today, the state-of-the-art facility offers a full range of essential and specialized services, including internal medicine, surgery, pediatrics, obstetrics and gynecology, cardiology, mental health care, orthopedics, and advanced diagnostic support. Wide range of services provided. This hospital is the fourth of 6 new regional facilities being developed as part of the government's broader commitment to expanding access and improving the quality of healthcare, which is important for all citizens of our nation across Guyana. Vote for Irfaan Ali. Give that man another term, a second term in office. President Dr. Irfaan Ali commissioned the new $553 million Bartica Stelling, a modern, safer, and more efficient port facility that promises to reshape daily life in Region 7. Speaking at the commissioning ceremony on Sunday, President Ali hailed the project as a major investment in the region's economic transformation, underscoring the port's role in supporting tourism, mining, agriculture, and trade. All which is very important if you want your country to continue to prosper, to grow, to become one of the leading nations in our region.
Are you happy today that once again your government has delivered this new piece of asset? Are you happy today that your children, your parents, your grandparents, that every member of your community will now have access to world-class service with this new hospital?
Today, this government has built 6 world-class hospitals, and we have this one here before us. A 24 hours imaging center where you will be able to get x-rays, ultrasound, and if need be, you can also get CT scans. This is the first hospital in Region 3 in the public sector with a CT scan. This hospital would feature a 24 hours accident and emergency department.
So this is a critical care unit which caters for patients with cardiac arrest, high-level impact injuries, critical trauma cases. So the patients are first come here, they are examined, and if this patient needs surgery, they are transferred over to the operating theater. As you can see, this is a fast-track care, and if they are stable, they are then de-escalated to one of the observation rooms. So this is extremely important. We're dealing with high-impact injuries and critical patients.
The story of transformation in our human capital in the healthcare system is nothing short but extraordinary. And for one to understand the importance of the healthcare expansion in this region, we first must understand that this region is the fastest growing region outside of Region 4 in population, in economy, in commerce, in investment, and in infrastructure.
Now for some international American news, NVIDIA and AMD have agreed to share 15% of their revenues from chip sales to China with the US government as part of a deal to secure export licenses for the semiconductors. President Trump confirmed the terms of the unusual arrangement in a Monday press conference while noting that he originally wanted 20% of the sales revenue when NVIDIA asked to sell the obsolete H20 chip to China. The president credited NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang for negotiating him down to 15%. But Trump, definitely, in my opinion, as much as I don't agree with him on certain issues that I wouldn't mention here on this platform, but Trump is definitely one of the best presidents ever in the United States history. Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news headlines. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Like, comment, share. Once again, if you have any sort of information that you want highlighted on my social media accounts, in my news reports, whether it is on this social media page on YouTube here or my other media pages, please message me via WhatsApp 708-5476. Stay blessed, like, comment, share. Stay blessed and stay safe, people, in Jesus' name.